Okay, now we're going to get started with the graphic novel. We're going to use Pixton for this, and it's an online graphic novel creation tool. And you'll create a short narrative or novel that provides an overview of your selected lesson. So the key here is to remember that you're going to want your graphic novel to pertain directly to the lesson that you've chosen for this assignment. First step will be to log on to Pixton at www.pixton.com. So go ahead and click on that. And you'll see here in the top right corner, you'll have the option to sign up or log in. You can go ahead and click login. And here you have the option to log in with your Google account. If you don't want to create an account, that's totally fine. Just go ahead and click here to log in with your Google account. Choose your Google account and go ahead and log in. This video is a little bit different than the instructions that are in Unit 5, and that's because I have logged in with my Google account. So I will walk you through the steps if you choose to log in with your Google account. If not, you can follow the directions in Unit 5. Either way, you're going to end up with the same results, so either way is fine. It's just whichever you're more comfortable with. So you'll see when you log in with your Google account, you'll come to the screen and you have the option here to create a comic now. So go ahead and click on that. Then you'll choose your layout. For the purpose of this assignment, we're going to choose graphic novel. Then here you can either choose basic or advanced. If you're not familiar with creating graphic novels, or if you've never used Pixton before, I would suggest that you go ahead and start out with the basic. If you've used Pixton before, if you're really comfortable with it, you are more than welcome to choose advanced. But for the purposes of this instruction, we're going to click basic. The first step is going to be for you to choose your background. I'm just going to go through this really quickly. This is where you'll get in and really decide what you want to do, what pertains to your lesson. So I'll just go through quickly and give you an idea of what to look for. Then here, after you pick your background, you'll choose the number of characters that you want for the lesson. I'll go ahead and choose 2. You can pick your characters here, choose character 2, and as you can see, it just prompts you on through the whole thing. It's very user-friendly, very easy to maneuver, easy to edit. And this is what you come up with. So the first thing you're going to want to do is enter your title, and that can be whichever you choose. I've had students in the past give it the title of whichever lesson that they've chosen, and that's perfectly fine. It's really up to you, however you want to do that. When you're ready to move on, you can click here on the plus and it will add a panel. What you're going to need is to have a minimum of 2 rows. You can have more if you'd like, just whatever you feel best accomplishes the goal of the assignment. But you'll need a minimum of 2 rows, and you can just experiment. Here is where you want to put your text in these text boxes. It's really, you can do all sorts of things. You can change the poses of the characters. This is where you just get in and decide what you want to do. Just explore, get to learn the technology. I'm not going to go through everything step by step. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you run into problems, you can always Google Pixton on YouTube. You can put questions in the Students Helping Students discussion board. That's a good spot. But mainly it's pretty straightforward, and you should be able to get in there. You can do things like change expressions, you can change color, skin color, you can swap characters. There's really many options that you have once you get in here, and that's what I want you to concentrate on for this portion of the assignment, is just getting in here, taking a look at what's available, seeing what you think will work best for your students, and how to convey your lesson in the form of a graphic novel. And so once you've completed your comic and you have at least 2 rows and you're ready to publish, just go down here and click on Publish. You'll see the title here that you entered previously. If you haven't previously entered a title, you'll need to do so here, and then go ahead and click on Publish Now. And you'll see this is your completed Pixton comic. This is the link that you'll use to share your comic. And what you'll need to do is you'll embed your Pixton comic onto your Google Google ePortfolio. So you'll need to save this link. I have created a tutorial. I have linked it here in Unit 5, embedding a Pixton comic into Google Sites. Please click on that. It's a PDF. And follow each of the instructions, and this will allow you to embed your comic on your page in your Google ePortfolio. If you don't follow these directions, it's probably not going to work for you, and in order for your comic to show up embedded on your page, you'll need to follow these step by step. Okay, so once you've successfully embedded your information into your Google Sites, you can go ahead and log off Pixton and get back into your Google Sites and enter a 2 to 3 sentence description of the Project Learning Tree or Project Wild activity that you selected for this lesson. You'll include the learning objective of the lesson in your description. Be sure you do that. Then you'll insert the PNG version of your lesson plan map on the Lesson Plan Map page of your Google Sites course ePortfolio. There's also a tutorial linked in step number 2 under Google Sites ePortfolio. Upload as an attachment the original inspiration.isf version of your lesson plan map to your Google Sites course ePortfolio. You'll need the original version if you need to return to the assignment for edits and modifications, which you would do once I grade your assignment if you need to go back in and revise. Please make sure that you refer to your assignment rubric in great detail before you submit your assignment. This assignment is worth 200 points, so it's a substantial assignment and it's going to take a while for you to complete it. The submit procedure, you are only going to be able to submit your Google Sites URL. This is all that you'll need in the assignment submission area. Please double check to make sure that your link to your Google Sites URL is a working link. If it works for you, it will work for me, and I can get it and grade from there. You'll also want to make sure that you participate in the discussion for Unit 5. You will need an initial post and also 3 posts to your peers. Keep in mind that your initial post and each of your 3 peer posts are worth 12.5 points apiece. So you'll need to complete all 4 posts in order to get the full 50-point credit for your discussion. And as usual, you will have your weekly reflection blog, which is worth 10 points as well. So just go back and make sure that you've got everything done before you wrap up the week.